Good. Let's get started. You were referred by a friend.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
And then I went actually online, found that you were part of my insurance.
Good. Okay.
And then I saw you had great reviews.
Yeah, coming in for multiple reasons, I think that makes it more fun. And you had acupuncture before?
I never have.
Alright. Okay. It'll be gentle, no big deal. It'll be counterintuitive. I'm saying that because acupuncture is a different field, and we'll talk about it and help to make sense out of it. And you'll get treatment today, so no big deal. Okay. Well, okay. Let's start with it's not gonna hurt.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's a good start.
Okay. Now I'm good.
All right. Good. Let's talk about your symptoms. Tell me whatever's on your mind, and we'll go from there, and then we'll fill in whatever needs to be filled in.
Okay. I'm with a new doctor. I left my old group because I didn't like the group. So I got a new group.
Okay.
And the doctor I've only seen once, and I have an appointment with her for a physical at the end September. I couldn't get in until September 30th. And in the meantime, the pain has gotten worse in my leg. I made the assumption of my sciatica, but I had back surgery in 2022, and the last conversation I had with one of my doctors was it could be a possible bulging disc, and so I have not really I've been searching to find help for the pain because I have to work.
Yeah. Oh, you stand? Yeah, you.
I work for Trader Joe's.
Yes, you stand a lot.
Yeah, and so so far yesterday, the night before, I was in so much pain that it stopped me in my tracks at night, and I ended up taking 2 leave, and I had to sit for like 10 minutes before I could move to get into bed again. And the next morning I took the day off, which was yesterday, and that's why I ended up calling you. I made an appointment for a chiropractic appointment after work today, and I have an appointment that they finally okayed through Scully in Westlake, because I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what to do.
Okay.
And I'm...
Go ahead. Tissue there. Yeah.
I don't have a support system.
Okay.
So I'm feeling...
Insecure.
yes,
uncomfortable.
Alone, yes.
Yeah. Right. You need that foundation being there for you when you need it.
Yes.
Yeah, and it seems like in multiple fronts you have to go out on your own to deal with them, and it can feel overwhelming.
Yes.
And especially when time seems to be of essence. Like, well, I gotta get going today.
Right.
Okay? And so earlier the faster the better, and you're not sure which direction to go to.
Right.
And what I'm hearing so far is that your new doctor visit will be a little bit over a month from now, September 30th.
Right.
In the meanwhile, the pain is worsening. 2 days ago, it was so severe you had to sit down for 10 minutes and had to take a couple of leaves.
Yes.
And finally you're able to get to bed and rest. And then yesterday was not that much better, and you did have to take yesterday off, and here you are kind of like feeling like you're out on, not knowing where you're at exactly, where you should be heading towards. Okay. All right. And then what's the impression? Sounds like you have not had scanning, but the possibility of maybe something material going on, such as bulging disc. And so then what am I going to do? How am I going to do exercise? How am I going to prevent any further? Am I going to improve? With what and in what way? Right? Okay.
Right.
All right. So that's what I'm hearing here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then anything else you want to say?
Oh, I'm on antidepressants.
Okay.
And I've been so depressed.
Even with the... Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
The doctor my doctor I talked to said it's normal when you're in pain to get depressed and
Yeah.
be in that place. And
Yeah,
so,
not just because of the pain, also because of possibilities, and that
Yes.
gets to you psychologically.
so he upped a little bit of my dose and to back to normal what I was taking, and it's helping in that
Mhm.
in that department.
Okay.
So I'm able to move forward.
Yeah.
What else?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say whatever's on your mind. I could give you a reply on that. Okay. Acupuncture is. I'm going to treat you for everything. We'll call it body physiology and mind physiology. Your
Okay.
primary purpose is to reduce that pain in the leg. Therefore, you could continue with your daily activities. And with the mind aspect, you could still perform daily activities. So that's important. But right now, the priority is the pain. And yeah, sounds like a sciatica. Whatever name you put it, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Not for my purpose, because you're being treated all as possible. Okay, and you've heard that acupuncture is good for back pain, sciatica. Those are the most frequent condition patients sees an acupuncturist for. So therefore, you're at the right place.
Oh, good.
And as with the improvement, I am going to project this because sounds like although it's chronic, the severe pain is more acute.
Which
Means is that it started recently. The increase in pain has started recently, although you
Yes.
probably had some underlying
Yes.
pain here and there. Okay, so based on that, I'll give it 6 to 8 treatments, and I would think at least 50% better. Let's project that towards 50 to 70% better. Okay, so that's the initial stage. Make sure that this works for you. Second is just continue the visits so that you continue to improve. And the third aspect is maintenance. So I think the 6 to 8 visits will get you to a point where, okay, you could be functional doing things throughout the day, although there's some still there. And then hopefully that we could maximize the improvement where you're back to where you were a few weeks back, because it was minimal, correct? Up until that time?
Well, it's been going on since April.
Since April, okay.
And it's
Mm.
it's just been getting progressively worse.
In
And
April?
because I work,
Right, okay.
it causes it.
Uh-huh.
I can't go without having to take a leave.
Okay. And you've been taking a leave daily, or how many times a week?
I try not to take it, but if I'm at work, I take one. If I have to be at work and I'm hurting. And it just so happens that last night, I ended up taking 2 in order to get past that.
Alright, got it. Okay, so then hopefully you get to a point where you're at before April, or maybe slightly even better. Okay, so that is the hope, and that's the expectation, and I'm saying this based on my observation. Although people have different variants in the response, but the 50% will be the minimum that you will be expecting over time. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. And because you have the issue, maintenance treatment every 2, 3, or 4 weeks may be necessary because you're still doing the same activities. Okay, so you may start noticing an improvement after today's treatment. About 1/3 of people do. That's why you want to get a series of treatments. So I'm expecting that you'll be here also tomorrow and Friday, because time is of essence. So 3 times this week, and then twice next week, twice following week, and then after that once a week. And over time you see this increase of improvement and also stability of improvement, although there's fluctuation, because day to day it'll fluctuate. But weekly, expecting that it's better than the week before with the same things that you do. Did I say that quickly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sure you were you're multi-thinking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so expectation is that you're improving weekly, although daily symptoms go up and down.
Okay.
Every week doing better than the previous week.
Okay.
So hopefully you start having the start of improvement this week, because
Okay.
putting in 3 treatment, that's a higher, definitely higher possibility.
Okay, great.
Okay. All right, let's get started then.
Okay.
Go ahead, take off your shoes and lie down on your back, facing up. Head is over there, and legs are up here, face up.
Come on.
Oh, there you go. Okay, you feel it. Take your time. Take your time. You have the sciatic pain. Do you also have back pain?
It's really in my butt and my leg.
All right. And lift the legs again. Sit down. Will you be comfortable in that position for half an hour?
I think so.
Okay. Are you able to pull up your left hand leg up to your knee? Oh, your pant. If you just fold up your pant. An inch higher.
I wore the wrong ones.
It's all right. You could use a. Oh, that's fine. You could use a blanket to cover you, or if you think you'll be okay for half an hour in this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Yeah. First time, right?
Yeah.
You don't know what to anticipate.
Right.
4. To check your forehead temperature. And I hope you don't mind me touching your forehead. It's fine when you
Yeah.
seeing how you're doing with the acupuncture.
I'm fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, as far as taking a leave, am I okay if I'm
Yeah,
not?
take them as you need to.
Okay.
Meaning you do everything the same, the way you've been doing. And this is what you're adding. Therefore, you're able to see how this is working out for you.
Okay.
These are places you're getting acupuncture. Okay, there you go.
Thank you, doctor.
Okay, my pleasure. Finally, you get to see what acupuncture is like. Acupuncture needle, sterile, use once. Okay. And you see how tiny these are?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do one at a time. Yeah, how's that feeling? Yeah, it's alright?
Yeah, it's okay.
Hardly anything?
Uh-uh.
Alright, okay. Some you feel a little bit more, but hopefully they do subside. Okay. So far, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, next two might be a little sensitive. This one and this one here. Okay, yep,
Yeah.
that one. And one up here. That is it. That's for the whole thing, the back and the sciatica. I know it doesn't make sense. You probably thought, I'm gonna get acupuncture in the back. And well, that's common thinking, and if I were you, I would think that way too. That's because it's obvious, right?
Right.
And also, it's obvious. It's just obvious. So therefore, why not hospitals do that too?
Yeah.
But we have to get the outcome. Outcome is more like this in the hands and the leg and the foot. That's what makes it work even better. That's why it's still relegated to the acupuncturist. It's like, how do you make sense out of this? Well, how about we look at the pattern before and after? As long as you get the benefit, like I have projected, then that's what counts.
Right.
Just wanting to give you the format so you're, because I'm sure everybody wonders, like, why is this done this way, right? And it's because there are like major switches, and that's what we're accessing.
Okay.
Not for the local, but get you involved in healing yourself.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I like you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. So you'll be resting for about 25 minutes. I do come back in about 10 or 15 minutes, check on you, and give you additional acupuncture at the time.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
All right.
doctor.
Yep. Okay. If you need something, you can push a button there.
What
Otherwise,
button?
on the right hand side on the wall.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, have a good rest.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yep.